Hello students, good morning all of you. How is it going? Hope all of you must be doing great. Today we are going to read a chapter number 4, The Little Fir Tree, and this story is all about of a magician and a fir tree. You know magician who perform magic is known as magician. And what about fir tree? You know Christmas tree? Yes, fir tree is also known as Christmas tree, and in Hindi we called it as Devdar, and it is mainly found in Himalayas, and it is an evergreen coniferous tree with upright cones and flat needle-shaped leaves. Cones means uh, this is a cone, ice cream cone like this. This is a cone, and this is upright cone like inverted. This is upright cone and needle shaped like leaves. Okay, and this tree is used like it's timber means wood, and its resins means a sticky substance is used in many things in our life. Okay, and this story gives us a precious message to our life. Let us first of all read the story. Okay, the little fir tree. City the magician was returning home when all of a sudden it began to rain. It rained heavily. Seti, Seti looked around for shelter and saw a pretty little fir tree. He ran towards as fast as he could. Soon the rain stopped. Seti was happy that he did not get wet. Thank you. You have been kind to me. I would like to reward you. Ask for 4 wishes and I will grant them, said magician. The sad fir tree had leaves like needles, and no birds ever made their nest on it. So it said, I wish I had green leaves like my other friends. Next morning, its wish was granted. Soon a goat came along and ate all the green leaves. Oh dear, said the fir tree. I wish I had goat leaves like goats do not eat goat leaves. When the little fir tree woke up the next morning, it was surprised to see gold leaves. How happy I am, it said. A man came along and stole the gold leaves. I wish I had glass leaves instead. Men do not steal glass leaves. The next day, its glass leaves shone in the bright sun. How happy I am, it said. At night, the wind blew. All the glass leaves broke. Oh dear, said the fir tree. I like my old needle-like leaves best, for goats do not eat them. No man can steal them. The wind will do them no harm. The tree went to sleep. When it woke up the next morning, it had all its needles back again. Oh, I never was so happy, said the little fir tree. Students, now let us understand the lesson, the little fir tree. Seti the magician was returning home when all of a sudden it began to rain. It rained heavily. Seti looked around for shelter and saw a pretty little fir tree. He ran towards it as fast as he could. Here in the story, what happened? One day, the magician, whose name is Seti, was going back to his home by doing some magic at other place. He was going back to his home, and it started rain heavily. So he saw pretty means a beautiful or attractive pretty for tree and ran quickly to save himself for rain. Okay, soon the rain stopped. City was happy that he did not get wet. So the rain was stopped. City was very happy that he did not get wet at all because of her tree. Okay, thank you. You have been kind to me. I would like to reward you. Ask for 4 wishes and I will grant them, said the magician. Here, the magician thanks the fir tree and decide to reward it by granting 4 wishes. Okay, next. The sad fir tree had leaves like needles and no birds ever made their nest on it. So it said, I wish I had green leaves like my other friend. So the tree was sad because of needles and leaves, and bird did not make their nest on it. So tree wished for green leaves like it other friends. The next morning its wish was granted. Soon a goat came along and ate all the green leaves. Oh dear, said the fir tree. I wish I had gold leaves as goats do not eat gold leaves. Okay. The next morning the leaf turned green and a goat came there and ate all the leaves. Now you can see the expression of the tree in the picture here. It worried. It worried, and then it wished for gold leaves so that goat would not eat their leaves. When the little fir tree woke up the next morning, it was surprised to see gold leaves. How happy I am, it said. A man came along and stole the gold leaves. Now what happened? And the next morning, tree had gold leaves, and it was so happy. Now a thief came and stole all the gold leaves from the tree. Now tree said, I wish I had glass leaves instead. Men do not steal glass leaves. The next day its glass leaves shone in the bright sun. How happy I am, it said. At night the wind blew, all the glass leaves broke. Okay. Next morning what happened? Then now the fir wished for glass leaves so that the people or men would not stole them. And the next day glass leaves shone in the bright sun, which means glass leaves were shining. They were shining very brightly, and the tree was happy. Where the wind blew, the glass broke. When the when matlab, at night the wind blew and the glass broke. Oh dear, oh dear, said the fir tree. I, I like my old needles. Little like said best, for ghosts do not eat them, no man can steal them, the wind will do them no harm. Again, the forty worried after using three wishes. It wished next it wished needle leaves because no could eat them, no man would steal them, and they would not be harmed by wind also. Okay. The tree went to sleep. When it woke up the next morning, it had all its needle back again. Oh, never! Oh, I never was so happy," said the little fir tree. Okay, and the next morning, when it woke up, the needle-shaped leaves were back again, and the fir tree gets very happy. Students, what we learn from this lesson? The moral is we should appreciate or thankful the thing or the quality we have instead of being for other thing. Okay, let's go to the new word. Pretty. Pretty means pretty. Pretty means attractive or beautiful. Okay, next, needle. Needle means a small thin object for sewing. A thin object used for sewing, जो सिलाई में यूज होता है. ओके, नेक्स्ट, leaves. You know leaves. You know leaves a part of plants. Gold. Gold is a precious yellow metal. Your mother used necklace that is gold. Okay. Next, stole. Stole is a past participle form of steal. That means steal, 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 stole. It means it means take someone property without their permission. Without their permission. Okay.